Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with this graveyard deck. In this graveyard deck, it is graveyard poison, no more graveyard freeze. Finally guys, I'm so happy that that thing is dead. We end up having the musketeer for defense along with the tombstone and mega minion for amazing defense and high damage per second against any type of tank deck. You have musketeer and the mega minion for any type of air defense, and then you also end up having the ice golem and barbarian barrel for tanks for the graveyard. You usually want to wait until double elixir because it's very hard to afford the 11 elixir combination of graveyard poison and ice golem to evaporate any type of bait unit that might be swarming the graveyard. Check out this deck for grand challenges or for ladder and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. This guy's gonna go in for a furnace. So unfortunately our tombstone is opposite lane of the furnace. Don't really know what he has after seeing the furnace. It's not too common anymore. I'm going to go barbarian opposite lane, see if we can get some damage on the tower. Trying to evade everything. He's going to have Mega Knight with us, okay. So Mega Knight's a little bit scary, not going to lie. I'm going to go for Musketeer, and then I want to go in for a surround on top of the Mega Knight. Looks like I'm actually going to have to go for a Tombstone so that it doesn't jump for joy all over us. Alright, this guy's got a very interesting deck. This is going to be a game that I have to employ really good mechanics to win. I think that I'm going to have to do a lot of guard surrounds like you just saw. And wait until double elixir because he seems like he has a lot of swarm units, right? When they have a lot of swarm units, it's generally better for me to wait and then poison and double elixir because it's hard to afford a graveyard combination with poison and single. So we're going to go for another ice golem here. Should die. Those fire spirits should. Awesome. I can just poison passively until then if I want to. I want to see if he's going to drop anything else, though. I'm going to have a little bit of time before I drop my poison. Yeah, and he ends up dropping the Dark Goblin. That's why I waited. You never know with people. Don't poison immediately, because you could just be reaping yourself of a little bit better of a reward, you know, later. That Fire Spirit usually would not connect to anything, but I think it will here. Because the tower is preemptively targeting something else. Preoccupied, you know? That Ice Golem should be putting in work. I think that the Mega Minion ends up killing it in time. Yeah, great. So double elixir is approaching really steadily. And I can make a great counter push here. Don't want to poison or anything. Just want to wait. I'm going to go Graveyard and use the Barbarian to kill the Dark Goblin and tank for the Graveyard. Now going for Poison. Poison admittedly should have been placed up a little bit higher. So then the surface area encapsulates everything, so then he can't go in for bats, right? Now some of the bats are going to survive because I didn't place them in the right spot. It's okay. Live and learn. We won't make that misplay again. We go Tombstone again. He's going to go in for a Mega Knight at the river like a certified savage he is. I'm going to go for Barbarian right on top. I'm going to go in, wait for that to go jump on the Skellies. Then I can go in for Guards Round, as I said before. Very important. And then Ice Golem. So then the Mega Minion doesn't wreck my Musketeer. Gotta keep her alive. Gotta protect our princess. Our golden princess. I'm gonna go in for a poison here. He might go in for bats, I would assume. Will the Mega Knight go backward? That'd be awesome. We go tank. Bar Barrel. Go for guards. Ice Golem Kite. And it looks like we got the game in the bag. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. Good luck in the rest of your challenge. Okay, so we got a game. We're going to be saucing out a good luck here. He's going to end up going for an Ice Spirit and a Hog Rider. I do not have my Tombstone in cycle, so I have to go for guards. Hopefully we can win this game, but this is a really bad start, man. We're at least going to be able to deny the Hog Rider from 3 hits, but I'm going to go in for Graveyard, and now I don't have my poison. Looks like every aspect of this game has gone wrong so far, guys. What is up with that? What is up with my luck? Oh man, I was just assuming that we wouldn't have the best, worst possible card cycle, but I was wrong in assuming, guys. I was just simply wrong. Should assume for the worst. So, what can we do here? If he has Fireball, I kind of want to go for a Tombstone in a spot that he's not going to Fireball it. So, we'll see. Want to go Ice Golem. You're not going to be able to Fireball that, and the tower that you want to, so let's see what you do. I have to go for guards because the Valkyrie will end up killing that Skellies in time, so then I wasn't able to get too much value. You do end up having Musketeer, and you also end up having a minion, so I can't really go in for a Graveyard on that immediately. I have to wait. Muskie does die, but I can't go for Graveyard because you have minions. So I just have to cycle Mega Minion in the back. If I cycle Musketeer, it's too much elixir. Okay, you still have minions, and I can't go for Ice Golem Graveyard opposite lane, so I have to go cycle an Ice Golem same lane as you. Yeah, And it's really annoying that I can't go for the graveyard on him right now. I really want to. Okay. Can now. You have Valkyrie, but... Muskie here. Got Hog Rider, so it looks like I actually have to go for Tombstone, a spot that you're not going to be able to fireball the Musketeer and the Tombstone, so... That's why I did it there. I think he has Fireball, guys. I would assume so, right? Want to go same lane as him as well. Ooh, that Ice Spirit's really obnoxious. It's like I have to go for Ice Golem. Great for us. Those minions are really bad for him. And I can go Graveyard and I can go Skeleton Barrel. Or not Skeleton Barrel, Bard Barrel. Definitely want to go for the Bard Barrel after the Graveyard to maximize the amount of time that you have with the Bard Barrel alive, giving you more tower damage. So this is prime. Keeping that Mega Minion alive is great as well. I want to get another one on the field. Ooh, minions. I'll just poison that. Don't mind if I do, sir. The Bard Barrel here, I really want to make sure that those guards are not going to be the priority. Ooh, man, he got a hit on that tower still. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting setup. I have a lot of units going towards him. I think that they're probably going to be nullified by that Musketeer, so I want to get a poison on that Muskie as soon as possible, trying to cover as much area, barely clipping that edge of the Musketeer. Getting that Ice Golem chip. Ice Golem death damage is prime. It's probably going to go for Minions Hog Rider, so I'm going to get ready for that. Thought he would Minions, so I preemptively went in. I'm going to go Bard Barrel, and then I want to go cycle the Musketeer. Or not Musketeer, I want to go cycle to units that will kill the Muskie. Go for a poison. He actually has Zap, which is really, really obnoxious, man. This deck is really annoying in general. I have to go for a high Tombstone so he doesn't fireball me. I knew he was going to do that. So we need to go for Bard Barrel. Then we need to go in for a Graveyard. And then I somehow need to win this game with a poison. Can I win this, guys? I think I outplayed him. I think that I just got a really bad card cycle. Can I come out ahead? I don't know, boys. This is really coming down to the wire. Did zap, but I think we're still alive. Yes, okay. Whew, this is so close. Need to conserve Elixir here. Need to go in for the Ice Golem first. Need to conserve Elixir for the poison, please. Give it to Daddy. I need a couple hits. Need 216 value. Oh, did we get it? Did we get it is the question. Because he's going to poison, or he's going to fireball and zap me. It's so close. Whew, barely won. Really bad card cycle, but we did overcome it and win the game. He went in for a Goblin Gang to kick things off. We'll see what's up. See what this man has for us. I want to go for a Mega Man in the back. So we see Ice Spirit and Goblin Gang. And Rascals. This is interesting. I think it's going to be a Goblin Barrel bait deck. I don't think it's going to be Mortar after seeing the Ice Spirit, guys. For that reason, I don't want to drop my Musketeer in the back because he could easily rocket that. I want to go guard so we can pull the Prince right into our Musketeer. Get more value here. I want to keep the Musketeer alive, so I'm going to go drop a Tombstone as well. Really about keeping our Muskie alive. We protect her. She's our princess, even though he's got his princess, his real certified princess. We have a princess in our Musketeer. She's golden, guys. She's golden out here. I'm going to end up going for a Mega Minion here. I don't want to go in for a Graveyard because he might have Goblin Gang in cycle. He will have Goblin Gang in cycle. There's the barrel, as expected. So when the Goblin Gang goes out of cycle, he doesn't have Dark Goblin. We can easily go in for a Graveyard and single Elixir. Those are the only two conditions because I can't afford to poison a Goblin Gang and single Elixir. So we're going to go in for a Graveyard now. Assume he doesn't have Dark Goblin, this could be a lot of damage for us. I have Rascals. Okay, that's a lot of Elixir that he just spent. It's worth poisoning. Rascals are worth poisoning, the Dark Goblin just simply isn't. So that was worthwhile for us. I want to go Muskie. I want to go and snipe the Princess. I want to go Bard Barrel right on top of that. Draw the Thick Boy away. Unfortunately, the Muskie will die, but I think that they're going to have to drop something right on top of the Muskie as well. Probably Goblin Gang. No, he's going to eat it. Okay. That's respectable, because the right-hand side is lower. I want to go Guards here. Pull everything. It's going to go Logs, and then I want to go Ice Golem. And then I want to go Mega Minion. We should be fine now. Prince should not get a hit, right? Right? Fair and balanced card? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so it's double Elixir. I can start going for more aggressive maneuvers. I can go for more bold plays, guys. Not saying I'm going to, but I could. I'm going to wait for my advantage. Yeah, he just spent a ton of Elixir. I'm just going to defend here. And then I go in for a Graveyard. And I think that he's down too much elixir. We can go in for a poison round on top of the rascals. His princess isn't even targeting the right thing. I can snipe the princess with the musketeer because he overextended on defense and on offense. So now I am in a phenomenal situation moving forward. I'm going to wait for that muskie. Barbarrel here. Oh, he's going to go princess again. Alright. Very well played defending them. Well played, sir. I appreciate your maneuvers. But I can just Mega Minion and then I'm fine. Musketeer again. We still haven't seen the rocket yet. You need to rocket cycle me if you want to win this game. But I'm going to go in for a graveyard. Prince will get distracted by the skeletons, and if he goes in for a goblin gang, that's easy poison value. The musketeer should rein in the pain on the prince, making it futile, making it really bad for him. Obviously, like, I was in a situation that I didn't have great card cycle. I didn't have my guards in cycle to deal with the prince, so I was like, okay, if I play aggressive and I use the skeletons from the graveyard as a method of dealing with it, that would be really good, and it worked out. So I guess you can use graveyard not on defense, but on offense, and get that value. Obviously, I got a lot of chip too, so that's great. Easy poison value, let's take it. I'm going to wait for a log. Didn't log yet. I was waiting. I was ready for it. Just goblin ganged. I don't have poison in cycle, so I can't go in for graveyard. Is he going to rocket soon? I feel like he should. He's going to rocket a muskie, right? I would if I was you. Not doing it. Alright, well, he's down a lot of elixir, so I can go in for graveyard again. And I think this spells his doom, quite literally. The graveyard raining in the pain. I think he just gave up. He realized there's no way to defend that. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Just getting into double elixir and playing safely secures the W every single time against any type of log bait deck. Alright, we got a game where to be saucing out of good luck here. I'm going to go Ice Golem in the back, and this guy's just going to go for a golem. Just doesn't even care. Goes in for the golem and says good luck. Oh, man. I'm going to go for guards, and I don't have my tombstone. I don't like this. This is the worst possible card order, guys. I'm going to go for musketeer in the back. I think that I want to go in for a barbarrel here and then go for my tombstone as soon as possible so then we can pull that. Go in for a mega minion right on top of the baby dragon. Use our musketeer. The rage of the lumberjack is going to allow the golem's push to be expedited. And we do defend with the worst possible card cycle. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We're still out here. Of course, I can't go in for a graveyard off of that because I'm down elixir. I had to cycle so many cards like a madman to even try to defend that. But after going in for a Mega Minion on defense, now I can go in for the graveyard. I just didn't want to go right into the Mega Minion or into a Night Witch or something and then have my tank dead. Poison. Yikes. Okay. So that's really not what I want to see when you're playing this deck. You don't want to see poison, guys. That is a no for me. I'd love to see lightning, especially since I have tombstone. So if you end up lightning the tombstone, skeletons are still alive. You can't ever lightning the tombstone and the musketeer because I'm good enough to separate them. So I really like seeing lightning. Poison is going to be a tough matchup and a tough card cycle to start. So this is going to be a good game to show, I guess. And I'm going in for a Mega Man in the back here. And we'll see what he does. Unfortunately, I don't have anything for the Baby D right now. So this could be a little bit dangerous. I'm going to go for Muskie here. His Mega Man is also going to get on top of ours, which is really bad. Did not play that perfectly, but I think that we'll be able to defend this and then really make waves after. Ice Golem to separate, hopefully. Great. So that Lumberjack's going to die and not get too much value on us. Then I can go in for a graveyard with this Barbarrel. Great. So the Barbarrel, instead of the Skellies, gets targeted by the tower as well. Musketeer ends up raining in the pain on the Baby D after the buff. It actually kills Baby D one shot fewer, so it's going to be a lot better. I hope he goes in for a Golem. Great. Now he's not going to be back to poison. We outcycled it, so we should win the game right here. If you guys know that you can outcycle them like that, go in for the graveyard and take the W. It's very rare that you can, but in double elixir, if they go in for a graveyard, or if they go in for a golem like that, they're not going to be able to even get their push off, right? There's 18, 16 seconds left. I knew that he's not going to be back to poison. I knew that my graveyard would do significant damage. I knew also that he wouldn't even have time to get a significant golem push off, and we actually killed it. So yeah, if I wanted to, if it was a bigger golem push, I could have kited it again with another tombstone or an ice golem, but yeah, it didn't even matter. GG, well played, and peace out.